What's playing Jim and Friends Play Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Part 13. We are here on the second bridge in Midnight Mountain, and we are going to go find the next exit, the next world portal. Clear out all of the, get all the treasure up to that point. You can see this is the first level actually. Crystal Islands is considered, is the first level here in Midnight Mountain. So I won't be skipping a whole bunch of stuff like I did with Evening Lake. Let's see, make sure there's no treasure here at the start before I talk to that guy.
Shh! Spyro, don't tell anyone, but we've stolen some magic from the sorceress. We're hiding here whilst we practice using it. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of an accident and turned everything into crystal, and it seems to have aggravated the indigenous creatures.
Alright, so these are probably the big ones that you have to flame, and then the little ones, and then you have flying, like beavers, and an underwater section here with some treasure, and an octopus. So you definitely want to make sure that you grab the treasure here, but with those flying creatures, I believe they would be just the same like any of the other flying creatures in this game. You just flame them, and that should get rid of them a lot easier. So there's no treasure back here, which is always good. Probably gonna have to flame him, yeah. I was gonna say, because they're made of crystal, or probably because they're made of crystal, you're not gonna be able to charge into them. Wow, I didn't honestly expect to make that jump, but yep, perhaps if I was a little bit closer. Knock these guys out again. Step down here to get that treasure. I think I got the green one down there. I'm not gonna go in the water to kill the octopus. There's no need to. Make sure. I think I got all the treasure out of the enemies around here. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, with the flying enemies, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. You should just be able to easily jump up and flame them. Make sure I don't miss any treasure around here. Underwater sections are usually, and I've talked about this before, and I'm glad they didn't add a lot more than they did, but these are definitely areas where you can miss quite a bit of treasure in any underwater section in a level.
Would you like to see a magic trick? Watch carefully. As you can see, there is nothing up my left sleeve, nothing up my right sleeve, but now, with a wave of my hands and the magic word, Alakazam!
You'll make things appear. Platforms. And you could have did that a lot faster. But anyways, yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna mention that you have to be careful with these tall crystal creatures, because of their shockwave ability, and they can actually hit you more often than not. So you definitely want to be very careful while dealing with them. You've seen me get hit several times now. There ain't no way I can make that jump, so I'm going to have to fly back down here and just work my way back around. So you may want to save that. Well, I was going to say you may want to save that for later, but no, that's a bad idea. Just go ahead and get it over with. Gotta talk to you again.
You want to see the trick again? Well, alright. But I want you to know this isn't as easy as it looks. Alakazam!
Well, if you leave the platforms up for me, then I could get up there anytime I wanted to. So I guess as soon as you get up there, okay, so I guess he does it for a certain period of time, and then he quits doing it. So I wasn't going to mention that because of the because the platforms would stay there for a while. If you had trouble getting on them, it would be a little, it'd be a lot easier than other platforms like that.
All this magic is just misdirection, you know. Which is why I'm going to start that whirlwind over there. Abracadabra!
And hopefully that whirlwind will stay active throughout my entire time through the level. At least it should. But yeah, because the gems are moving up and down, you do have to be careful to get the timing down right, because it will be a little bit, they are kind of difficult to get used to while flying on them, or not flying on them, yeah, jumping on them. So you do want to be careful while jumping on them. It may take you a few times, but you can talk to him as many times as you need to. Really, it's like all this stuff is on a time limit, but because there's such a distance between this guy and the whirlwind, that does stink.
Okay, I'll show you again. If you watch carefully, maybe you'll be able to see how it's done. Abracadabra!
Okay, so we can run over here about the time he gets it going. And you should be able to easily get to it. It's not quite as hard as I thought. I'm sure it even stays, well, not that long, but maybe it shouldn't be too hard. I wouldn't think.
Spyro, did you know I happen to be a very talented amateur magician? My specialty is the amazing extending bridge trick. I'd love to show you, but I need a small donation first. For my expenses, you understand.
Ooh, 1,000 gems.
Very good. Let's see. Hocus pocus ziggledy zen. Make this bridge get long again.
Interesting words, but not really a trick. You could do that anytime, and especially without a fee. But I'll wait to talk to him, just because I'll have to talk to him again, and I would rather not do that. So, but these flying creatures above the water, I was gonna say, will be kind of hard to get, but not really. You have to be careful and wait for them to throw their projectiles at you first. And the octopuses are very easy to hit, even with the unreliable controls underwater. Oh, maybe if we just aim in his direction and charge at him. There we go. So now we'll talk to him.
Well, I suppose I could show you my new trick. As long as you promise not to tell the great Zamboni. He steals all my best work. Alakazam!
Let's see. I was gonna say this one should have 4, but it's crap. Yeah, it's things like this that can affect you, and you see they all get small again.
Well, I suppose I could show you my new trick. As long as you
Okay, so he's just gonna say the same thing. I'll head this way. Oops.
Here, you can have this. I was going to use it in a trick, but my magic just keeps bouncing off.
So I'm guessing this is the end. Yep. Make sure there's no treasure in this room. And this should lead me to a challenge portal. Alright, we'll get sparks, make sure there's no... Oh, this wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, so this is a slide. And you can die here. And you do lose the life, so you do want to be very careful. But the bad thing is you cannot jump, and if you fall off the slide, you cannot save yourself by gliding. And you can see there is no way to slow yourself down. Oh, wow. If you try to slow yourself down, that happens. So I was trying to pull back on this stick thinking it would slow me down, but of course it didn't. So you definitely want to be very careful while on it. You can see the way that Spyro moves is not side to side. You can actually face in any direction, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. But getting all this treasure is the hardest thing, and I definitely suggest going after the Spark's ability to grab treasure from quite a ways. It should make this a little bit easier. So if I haven't missed any treasure, I can't see if I have or not, but there's a dragon egg here at the end of the... Yep, I knew I was going to miss some. Just in those big clumps, I knew Sparks couldn't grab it all. But I am going to have to go back through here. I could kill myself, but I'm afraid I may need the lives for the... I wonder if I could... Nope. I wonder if I could climb up here like this, but I can't. Yeah, I'll go ahead and kill myself and just do it again. Probably wouldn't take me that long to go to leave the... Really? That's a waste. See, I hope this didn't put me somewhere else. And you can see those are the same lanterns as in Glimmer. I believe that's for a different challenge, not a challenge portal, but an egg challenge later on. Alright, well, I can't look ahead of me because I gotta pay attention to where I'm going now, but if it's just like one or two pieces of treasure, I should be able to slide into... Well, didn't mean to do that, but I should be able to slide into some of the pieces of treasure, and then I would be able to have Sparks pick up the rest. But this is one of those challenges where I would suggest going to say Sunrise Spring or Midday Gardens to try to get a bunch of butterflies to level up, or not level up, but to get a bunch of lives. That would definitely help out with something like this. And a lot of these challenges here in this in these next few levels here in Midnight Mountain, you definitely need to do that to ensure that you can get through here safely. And the reason why I'm getting this fodder is I know there's really no point in it, but trying to get 10 butterflies, if you lose 10 lives, you're doing pretty bad if you can continue to keep going through here and collecting the fodder. But it definitely helps, having that extra life. It's not a for sure thing, and it's not going to help make sure that you don't lose all your lives and get a game over, but it definitely doesn't hurt to have the extra lives. So yeah, those two, the 10 piece and the 5 piece, were all in big groups of gems that I didn't slide through, right down the middle, and Sparks couldn't have been able to grab all of the gems there. So lost quite a few lives, but that's okay. At least I'm done with it, and I didn't have too much trouble with it. I did have a little bit, but not as much as I could have had. So let me see. Bentley portal here. Okay. Figured it'd been someone else.
Good evening, Spyro. The amazing Rantine is about to put on a display of prestidigitation. I've heard that it's quite impressive, so I'm going to watch the show.
Oh, good. Well, maybe this won't be as difficult as I'm thinking it will be. So you definitely want to head here first. Grab all this. And you just keep walking in a circle to grab all the treasure. Make sure you don't miss any, of course. And then just keep going. I don't think you have to push all the blocks all the way.
I'm afraid my magic show seems to have overexcited the moles. They need a good bonk on the head to calm them down, and you look like just the man to help.
Okay.
A light tap on the head should sort them out, but watch out for my friends. They're trying to burrow after them.
So, whack-a-mole. Spyro, you're the dragon style. This is... Hey, I thought this was going to be a bad challenge. Oh, crap. So, you see, pretty much all you have to do is just... You can let them come out of their holes, actually. You don't even have to... Well, I'm not even sure if you can. Whack them on the head if they pop out of the hole. So, that will help make sure that you don't crush his friends. And, you know, of course you can see when his friends poke their heads out, it's not quite that bad. But the thing is that they run in odd patterns that you wouldn't expect them to, so that can catch you out. And you see there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, so that can also catch you out as well. So you just want to be careful for little things like this. Because, of course, if you crush one of his friends, you do fail.
Well, that didn't do it. See, they've got themselves all worked up into a tizzy. You'll have to try again.
Not sure if there's
A light.
not sure if there's a time limit or not. No, I wasn't paying attention for one. Maybe I did. Oh, okay, so there is a time limit. Oh, okay, I didn't even notice that. So that kind of complicates things just a little bit. Not too bad though, especially once all the moles start to appear. So I guess you can hit them once they stick their heads out of the hole, so that may actually be what I have to do. Just again, make sure you don't hit his friends. Don't worry about the treasure right now, you can always go after that later. And you can bash them as soon as they step out of the holes, which makes it just a little bit easier. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it right now. Yeah.
Well, that didn't.
Yeah, we already know. If they throw more out at the beginning, that would make it a little bit easier instead of just the one right here and then another one in random places. You know, they need to have them appear a lot faster. And of course, you want to make sure you don't step on their holes so you don't get thrown in the air and waste time. Oh, crap. I like that. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that.
Well, that didn't do it. See,
Come on. Why can't I hit you? Oh, this isn't going to work out very well. Can't even hit these things. Ah, really? Well, that's fine. I didn't even, I wasn't even gonna get it anyway. It took me too long to hit the first two moles. come on, come on. Ah, really? Not even hitting any moles now. I'm just gonna... Damn it. Oh, wow. 3. I should have hit more moles there at the end. I know that was my fault. I just couldn't find any. Even though they were running right behind me. But that's the bad thing of this camera angle, because Bentley's so big. It's hard to see a lot of the moles as soon as they, as soon as they pop out. Especially if you get thrown in the air, as tends to happen with me anyway. That makes it a little bit harder to chase after every single mole. And you have to wait to see if it's one of his friends or if it's one of the moles. Oh, come on, I hit you. I guess these are randomly generated.
Well, that did.
Ah.
Well, that did.
You have got to be kidding me.
Well, that did.
Ah, really? Oh, come on. That ain't even fair.
Well, that did.
There we go.
Well done. And look, one of my friends dug up this whilst chasing the moles.
So hopefully that's the only challenge like this, and there shouldn't be another one. At least I hope there isn't. So there isn't, that's good. So now I can just go around collecting the treasure, and that's it. I really don't know a good strategy to suggest with this particular challenge. I just keep smashing. You can kind of tell when his friends are gonna come out, because they throw up more dirt and they stand their ground just a little bit longer than the moles do. The moles come up pretty quickly, or poke their heads out pretty quickly. And if you watch the moles long enough, you can kind of tell when they're going to, or how they set up their stuff. Or no, not set up their stuff. how their friends come out. You can kind of tell that kind of stuff if you pay close enough attention to the way that when the moles come up, you see how much dirt they throw, and then how much dirt his friends throw. So this, the only thing you can do is just, I'm not sure if you can actually cut any corners. But just remember, you are on a time limit, so you do need to refill it soon. And that probably made him turn around, if I'm not mistaken. What if he'll reset himself back? No, maybe he didn't. I'll try to fly head on to him and see if I can hit him this way. I doubt I can, seriously, but oh man, I just about had him. See, he flies a little bit. He flies a little bit faster than you do, so that makes catching him just a little bit harder. But it looks like you can actually fly head on into him. So if you can, that may be that's probably a lot easier than just trying to chase him around the entire level. So we're still missing that. I think I saw the key or something up around here. I don't think it was up here. Nope, no, there's that. I ain't no telling where the key is, though. Keep thinking that's a gem, that little turtle there. Let me see. I guess I can't even light those, so I guess they're not a part of another challenge. Yeah, that's got to be the last. That's got to be where the last of the treasure is, but I'm not sure where the key is or the gem, or the last egg. Wonder if it could possibly be up here. Yeah, that's the key, but there's no egg. But it's good enough for now, anyway. I can find out where the egg is if I look on the atlas. And it's nice that you can use sparks while flying. That's definitely pretty helpful. Oh, what the? That's pretty useful, but I really didn't need it then. This should be the rest of the treasure. Nope. Well, I'll just follow it and hopefully it'll take me right to where the egg is. Past these mountains here, perhaps. Oh, okay. And that's where the last egg is, I believe. See, it should have just activated as soon as I walked up to it. Yep, that's the last egg, and this should be the last of the treasure here. Ah. Did not expect the blast radius to catch all of these bottles, but that's a lot easier than trying to light them all anyway, so just keep that in mind, especially if you're about dead or low on sparks. Oh. There we go. So 700 pieces here as well. Let me make sure the level's complete. Yeah, I'd forgotten if I got all the eggs or not. Ooh, 30 minutes for one level. Ooh, well, you can see why I was kind of reluctant to start going after the other levels, especially with that challenge there, the Bentley challenge, but I will go ahead and continue on. I won't worry about that egg right now. I'll take me into another portion of other portions of the level to chase him down. So I'm just gonna wait to do that for now. And desert ruins. Oh goodness. If I think I know which level this is, and I'm not looking forward to this level either. Okay, good. Good. This isn't level I was thinking about. I mean, you see these rats kind of look like the glimmer rats.
Hello, you must be Spyro. A lot of people are talking about all the things you've done for them. Do you think you could help find my girlfriend Tara? She went off to raid the tomb of the stone golem, and I haven't seen her since. I'd go look inside the tomb myself, but you know there's all these scorpions and stuff.
Alright, so I'm sure we're gonna have to swim in that stuff. Oh, look like the... Yeah, okay, so some of these pillars will collapse on us if we're not careful. Oh, wow. So they should just go down with a flame. That's pretty easy. We need a key for this one as well. Wish I hadn't flamed that lizard now. I'm sure you can charge, yeah, let me say, I'm sure you could charge into those just like the crabs. Ah. Guess I had to do is just walk into them pretty much. Yeah, all you have to do is just jump over their fire. They're pretty easy to dodge, actually. Now these metal fire guys, that's not something I'm looking forward to going up against. That's where the key was. Oh, be careful there. Ah. Oh, crap. Thought I was almost afraid I was gonna have to start at the beginning of the level again. Definitely want to be careful around those big scorpions. There's money bags, so I'll have to go this way. Yeah, some of these scorpions don't have gems. I kept thinking some of those scorpions on the moving platforms in front of Zoe didn't give me a gem, but maybe it did. I just wasn't paying attention. Well, I'll go ahead and head this way just because I won't... I guess I could do the Sheila thing real quick, but I'm already over here, so yeah. See, that's just BS. They didn't give me the gym fast enough. Let's see, there's a lizard. Oh crap! So this isn't where you get the key at, then. Oh, no. Yeah, that's why you have to check this kind of stuff again. And since I'm already over here beside it, I will go ahead and head back. I guess some of these lizards don't have gems in them, but I'm going to go ahead and head back to the locked chest over here. I'm sure I believe the level does loop back around, but you know, I'm already here. I'm not that far away, so you know, I might as well keep me from having to backtrack a whole lot. And if I don't miss any treasure, I should just be able to hit exit level once I get to the end of the level. Definitely want to be careful jumping around like that. I jumped over Zoe. I didn't mean to. It worked. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but now we'll do the Sheila challenge.
Hi, Spyro. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm just off for a bit of a walkabout right now. You know, sometimes you just long for the simple, old-fashioned pleasures of yesteryear, don't ya?
I was thinking the same thing. I hadn't seen her in a while, or you hadn't played as her in a while, and I was almost. That's why I thought in Crystal. In the last level that I did, that's where I thought that was going to be a Sheila challenge, not a Bentley challenge. So it doesn't really matter, of course, with some of these enemies. You don't want to. Yeah. Oh crap! I was hoping I could get lucky and get a blue butterfly, but with some of these enemies, of course, you know, you don't want to run right into them and kick them. But oh, yeah, I forgot about that. But you want to also, you know, of course, like with the gray scorpions, you want to be careful. I think you can. I believe you can just kick those, but it's actually just a little bit easier because they don't have a chance to actually attack you if you just stomp on them. I mean, it's actually pretty useful. So you definitely want to be careful and be prepared for somewhere where you'll have to do the super big, the big jump. You don't. I would definitely not suggest doing it right now. But you just want to be careful in case you have to. But you know, pretty easy. It's just a simple 2D section. You know, nothing too difficult. Doesn't appear the sparks that I missed any treasure, so that's helpful. Pretty simple, pretty easy. A lot easier than I thought it would be, to be honest. Do I want to head up that way? I guess I'll go ahead and head up this way really quickly. I just hope it doesn't loop back, or you know, go on in the level, but I don't believe it does. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Some stuff that I missed, or some stuff that I have to be up really high to get. So this may be how I can get to some of that stuff. So let me see, if I fly around here I should, yeah, I was gonna say I should be able to make it, but I wasn't 100% sure. And so I can just head over here now to where I need to go. Pay money back his gems and to open the door.
Well, Spyro, I bet you're glad to see me. It just happens that I know the password to open the door to the tomb of the stone golem. But it seems to have slipped my mind for the moment, if you know what I mean.
Alright, so 800 should be okay.
Very well then. The password to open the tomb is... Are you ready? Gullible!
Oh wow, there's a bunch of scorpions here. A bunch of big scorpions too. Definitely want to be very careful. Oh crap. You want to knock out as much as you can at first, of course. The iron, the metal enemies you want to knock out first, definitely. Let's see. Head this way really quickly because this is just a dead end area. So you can see the level does indeed loop back around. That's that's Gus down there. And if you notice how she's dressed, let's see for.
Well, look at you, showing up here to raid the tomb after I've done all the work. I spend all day pressing switches and shoving boxes around, and you just waltz in here expecting to claim the treasure. Well, might as well have it. Only turned out to be a lousy egg anyway.
So she's supposed to be modeled after Lara Croft, I guess you could call it a puzzle platformer adventure game. She she was pretty popular around this time, very popular. I believe 2, possibly 3 games had already come out by the time that this game came out. You want to be careful because there's a metal guy here that will, I believe, follows your. What the? It wouldn't let me charge into him. But yeah, and that's who she's supposed to be modeled after. Her name, you notice her name is Tara instead of Lara or Laura, depending on however you want to pronounce it. But want to be careful so we don't miss any treasure. The rest of it should be. Nah, it's definitely not the rest of the treasure, but. Well, let me see where is the rest of the treasure. Well, there's none left here, so unless there's a challenge portal. Because I obviously haven't found all the eggs. Oh. No. This is just how the level loops back around. I didn't miss any in Sheila's challenge portal, unless I guess I'm just missing another challenge portal. That stinks. I could use a treasure trail to help me, but crap. Well, that's where the last egg is. Come on, let me jump up there. You see it, it's right up there. Unless there's a challenge portal over there, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure, to be totally honest. I guess I can always go back in there to check. Not sure exactly how I'm going to get this egg, though. Yeah, flying over to it ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. I'll try something else. Well, obviously, I was thinking about where the last of the treasure could be, and obviously I didn't miss it in Sheila's place, because there's nowhere to really miss treasure in Sheila's place, because it's all 2D. You know, there's no areas where you could have missed any treasure at. I didn't even get all the eggs, so let me check the atlas real quick. Shark shooting. Okay, well, really ain't no telling where that could be. I passed it, so I was gonna say, yeah, I doubt it's down there. I can't think of where it could be at, to be honest. It's not a breakable surface. Unless it's in this hole up here that I didn't check. mean to fall through it. This is exactly what I thought it would do. Oh. Okay, I thought it led me back into earlier on in the level. So make sure there's no treasure there. Swim down, check for treasure here.
I've been training my new pet Manta Ray to carry the latest technology super high-impact underwater missile launchers. Want to ride him and try blasting some sharks? Just watch out for the shark riders. They're carrying the latest JX-5 underwater tracking ammunition.
Alright, so all I have to do is just shoot with the circle button. Try not to get too close to the shark riders. You can see that what they have for ammunition is rockets that do a pretty good job at homing onto you. This weapon is useless. Can't hit anything with it. There we go. It doesn't appear to have any homing abilities to it at all. Yeah, as I said before, you don't want to follow right behind the sharks because they will hit you with their rockets. There is a way you can speed up by holding down the square button. That will allow you to speed up, so I guess if there's a rocket chasing you, you can go faster than it to bypass it, or if you're just trying to catch up to a shark. As you can see, they do move pretty fast, and you can shoot and speed up at the same time, so that's pretty useful.
Nice shooting, comrade. Where'd you learn to aim like that? Oh, by the way, Bianca wanted me to give you this egg. She says she accidentally turned it into a woolly mammoth for 5 minutes, but it should still be okay.
So, and of course, you do want to make sure that you shoot the locked or the iron chests just to make sure that you don't miss anything. I'm sure you could ride the Manta Ray again if you needed to, but it's just good to go ahead and get that kind of stuff out of the way while you're already doing it. And it's not a really hard challenge, you know. As long as you don't fall right behind the enemies, you shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever with the Rhinoc riders. And even if they do fire a rocket, you notice how many rockets they fired. Nothing wrong, nothing to worry about at all. It's very easy, very simple. So yeah, nothing to worry about at all. Find the rest of this treasure here real quickly. Thought I saw a piece down here, yeah. Head over here to this vase and break this. And then try to find the rest of it. There we go. Yep, there we go. So we'll exit the area and then we can exit the level. And that's it. I think I was able to do 2 videos this time. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about the trivia like I usually do for the 2 levels that I've done so far. Let's see. Crystal Islands, that was it. Crystal Islands is a world located in Midnight Mountain. From Spyro, you're the dragon. The magicians there have stolen some magic from the sources to use for themselves. Unfortunately for them, the magic spells went awry and caused aggravation for the native creatures there, along with their environment. If you talk to the wizards after defeating the enemies around them, then they will cast magic spells for a short time to get you to a new part in the game. You also see money bags for the first time in a Midnight Mountain world when you must pay him for expanding the bridge with his magic of gems. So, 7 million piece of treasure, 6 eggs. Fodder is turtles. Enemies, crystal bears, crystal flower, crystal beavers, octopus, and then the plain thief. This trivia, this realm appearance could be based on Night Flight and possibly Crystal Flight from Spyro the Dragon. The general theme of the realm with crystals are quite similar. In addition, the panoramic background of this realm looks like a recolored version of the background from Night Flight. In the European and non-greatest hits versions of the game, Crystal Island shares its theme with Seashell Shore, a reference to the Sega character Sonic the Hedgehog is made when speaking to Moneybags. If you manage to use the swim in the air glitch to reach the slide, then exit without getting the egg, that will activate the portal. The screen will be black and you cannot pause, though you'll still have normal control of the game. After obtaining the egg, just fall off the cliff and the screen will return to normal. I don't remember the reference to the Sonic the Hedgehog in the so maybe if you hit no, a lot of the times you'll get different dialogue if you hit no when talking to Moneybags, but I never do. I just get through with it. You don't have to do nothing special. Desert Ruins is the location of the tomb of the stone golem and a prime location for treasure hunters. When Spyro arrived, she encountered the famous explorer Terra and her skittish boyfriend Gus. The tomb is filled with deadly scorpions of all shapes and sizes, as well as acidic water. Sheila and Hunter can be found here as well. 7 piece treasure, 6 eggs, fodder is lizards. Enemy scorpion, giant scorpion, and then the metal man. Skill points is to destroy all the seaweed. Trivia: when viewing the portal, the bottom right of the background is blue, but when entering the portal and in the realm, the bottom part is green, like the ooze in the realm. One of the rats, Terra, is a spoof of Lara Croft with a similar name, hairstyle, outfit, and other features. Because of this, many fans dub her Terra Croft with a K instead of a C. The other rat, Gus, resembles the gem cutters of Glimmer. Before relinquishing her dragon egg, Terra complains about pressing switches and shoving boxes, 2 staples of the Tomb Raider franchise. Another PlayStation character reference exists in the Atlas page for this level. The eggs gained by Sheila are titled in the Atlas as Crash Kangaroo and Crash Kangaroo 2, as a reference to Crash Bandicoot, Spyro's Naughty Dog counterpart and fellow PlayStation mascot. I did notice that, but I wasn't sure exactly if it was supposed to be a reference to it or not. But anyway, so that's it. That's all the trivia and everything for the levels I've done so far. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many times that I shoot with the Manta Ray during the Manta Ray challenge. So thank you for watching. Next time we will continue on. We'll have to go across this bridge here to get to that one, and then I'll bust through this wall really quickly because I'll forget to do it if I don't go ahead and do it now. And so there's an extra dragon egg. So yeah, we'll just continue along the bridge because I believe in the castle that's where you fight the sorceress. So that's something we don't want to do right now. So yeah. So until then, later everyone.